Hello, this is Mark Blanton from the Real South Africa. If you will, go ahead and subscribe to this channel now. Of course, you're going to like it. And we are in South Africa, and we have a great show for you today. We are in a very posh location here in South Africa that we want to expose to you guys, things that you guys need to see as a travel and tourism company, because you can book your trips with us as well on our website, therealsouthafrica.com. And we have a sneak peek as well. You'll see Tasha talking to a very influential person here in South Africa. So stay tuned and enjoy the entire video. All right, guys, we are part of the Africa Tourism Association, and you can go to their website and start getting their newsletters about travel to Africa. It's very important. Check it out. And then also, too, we have a book for those who are looking to try to move to South Africa. Check that out on our website. Just scroll down to the bottom, and you will see that. But Africa is for everyone, and everybody absolutely enjoys it. And as you see, Tasha is having a special conversation with the brand new Zulu King. So it's very interesting, what comes out of this. But hopefully, hey, we can get more tourists to South Africa. And then, of course, this is Johannesburg, and a lot of people are like, you know what? They don't know what's going on, but this is like an inside look on what's actually here. And we do believe that, it's a place where we all want to go, a place that we all want to spend time, all that good stuff, just to feel free for a little while, to take a break from, something that's, different. And then, of course, we can always enjoy the culture, as you're seeing here. So, but yeah, South Africa is the first choice for a lot of people in this part of the world. So it could be a first choice for you as well. Coming through the Real South Africa, we make sure everything works for you, as you guys already know. So yeah, stay with us here at the Real South Africa. And then, of course, we have a great channel, and you get an opportunity to support us. You can click that little button below. All right, guys, I know you are getting excited about visiting South Africa real soon with the Real South Africa. We always make sure everything is proper for you. Right now, we're actually in Johannesburg, and this place right here is a special place because it is extremely nice, and it's been around a long time, so it has a lot of heritage and so forth. But yeah, this right here is what they call the Houghton Hotel. It's absolutely stunning. It's beautiful. It's 5-star in every single way, and that's why we're here. Our plan is to set up a situation, or we already have set up a situation, where if you want to book with us, you book with the Real South Africa, we can put you in situations like this. And I know in the U.S., these kind of areas make us feel a little bit uncomfortable because we like, do we belong? Well, actually here in South Africa, especially in Johannesburg, you absolutely belong. So, and we take care of all your arrangements, as you already know. So you might as well go ahead and come in, have a good time, enjoy your vacation. A lot of us go on vacation, we try to figure it out. Don't do that. Just go ahead and give us a call. We take care of everything for you. You can come for your special occasions. You can come for your graduations, your birthdays, for any reason, or just saying, you know what, I really want to come to Africa and I don't know how. Well, that's why we are in this space, to make sure that happens for you. So pretty soon you're going to see us, because we're getting ready to check in to our room so you guys can see exactly what we do here at the Real South Africa. All right, guys, you get a chance to see how we do here in South Africa. We're getting ready to check into our room. They've taken care of us, so we just want to show you what's available. And as you see, is this is South Africa. I know you may not be expecting this level of opulence, but it's here, and it's here for you to come and enjoy. And bring your friends, bring your family, bring your significant other. But this was our situation, so we just want to show it to you. But we had a really good time in this location. And then at some point, first of all, we were astonished, how well appointed it was, how nice it was. Great TV on the wall. There's an actual bar inside the room. And then even in the morning when you wake up, there's a light under the bed. So when you step down, it lights up so you can see where you're going, just in case you need to get up in the middle of the night, first thing in the morning, And then of course, one thing that I didn't show you, but you can hit a button and then the curtains will go back and they give you a great view of Johannesburg. So this is how we do here in South Africa. So this is what we want to expose you to and let you see that this is the real South Africa as well. Anywhere you go in South Africa is the real South Africa, and you're going to have a great experience. But I know a lot of you guys are coming with us to have these 4 and 5 star vacations because you feel like you deserve it. You don't work hard, you deserve the service, you deserve everything. So you're really coming for that, and a lot of people around the world come here. Now it's time for us. We're just now getting the word about what's going on, so we're going to go ahead and take advantage of it. And I think that you guys should come here with the real South Africa to take advantage of this as well. I mean, we got a few pictures here, and of course you're going to see Tasha. She's getting herself together because we're getting ready to go to dinner. We're going to chill out for a while. We had a long day. We was on a bush drive earlier, and then now we're here in this situation, and this is what we want for you as well. So stay tuned, and welcome to dinner. Come with us. So we are doing our level best to have a great time tonight here.
Which really isn't that hard to have a good time.
In the old town. Tonight.
We started our morning in the bush.
We did. We were at Madikwe.
We were at Madikwe Game Reserve, which is actually beautiful. I love the room that we stayed in.
Mm-hmm. Dinner was good last night.
That filet was prepared perfect. Do you hear me? Prepared perfectly. I'm trying to think. I mean, we've had a busy week, I think.
I like that.
Huh?
Said I like that.
Yeah, it's nice. Don't blow it out, and don't catch nothing on fire.
I'm thinking about it.
Don't do it. We've had a busy week. I mean, what do you? Am I overdoing it from our week? I mean, I do the whole month, but am I overdoing it for us?
No, everything is in order. It's been more hectic before.
Yeah, so. I know. Sometimes we really went overboard for when I turned 40 some time ago. But I think this is a little bit different because we do have the opportunity to explore more where we live, and that's the part that I really wanted to do. So I wanted to spend a little bit of time in the bush.
Wait a minute. So we did see the cheetahs. Is that a cheetah jacket?
It's not.
Is that a cheetah jacket?
No,
did you end up?
I think you
ended up.
I didn't scan a cheetah.
I think you ended up with a cheetah jacket somehow. You know that's not nice.
That's it, because we're nice to animals. We're pet friendly around here. This is faux leather.
Oh, so those animals.
Faux leather.
Oh, okay.
But the animals out there were real.
Yeah. Big time.
Yeah, but no. Thank you for going along. I know sometimes it can be a bit much when I'm planning things and you have no idea what's going on. But you've been a trooper, bud. I would give you a kiss, but it's too far away. They forgot your salt.
That's fine.
That's okay.
Great.
Oh, does it go inside there? Or that's an extra shot? Oh, you want
the extra shot?
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine by me, I guess.
But I don't get an extra shot.
What's that?
I don't get an extra shot.
Extra shot.
We'll share that shot.
I would, and it's my fault, but no, this is great. I'll consider it a gift. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. And we haven't looked at the menu yet, so if you can just give me 7 more minutes, we'll be ready to order. Thank you.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers to Youth Month, Birthday Month.
All that.
All of that.
Everything that SA has been
good to
kind
us.
To.
Kind enough.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow, that is perfect.
I'm gonna ask them what type of
tequila they used.
Yeah. Out of curiosity.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm scared of this shot. I've never really taken a tequila shot before. I hate to admit that. As old as I am.
Yeah, you have. We've done it.
Lick it, slam it, suck it up.
Yeah, so obviously you know.
I know how to do it. I was gonna say something mean, but I got friends that do.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but this is very interesting. I will say. I think yesterday we was looking at cheetahs and elephants, and woke up this morning. We woke up in nature.
and saw and saw my favorite bird, the guinea fowl. They were having their Wednesday morning Bible study
Yeah.
by the water. If you guys haven't seen a guinea fowl, they're the funniest birds on the planet. They're so funny.
Yeah. But yeah, Tasha she's turning a year older. I found her.
Oh, you found her.
Oh well, okay, let's just make it simple.
Make it simple.
No, we met. I think you was 27.
Yeah.
And I was 30. I mean, I had to be like 36.
No, maybe I was 28.
Yeah, 28.
Yeah, maybe I was 28 and you were
37. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool that, man, that all this time, out of all the places and things that we've done, now you're 44.
Double fours.
Yeah. And I'm still 37.
I finally beat you at something.
I know, right?
I finally beat you at something.
But no, it's interesting how, all this time, it goes by pretty, well, I'm not going to say it goes by fast, because after a while, we've been together for a long time.
Yeah, a long time.
We've been going together.
Oh, you my boyfriend.
Yeah.
Whatever. Like kindergarten. We go together. We're like, what does that even mean anyway?
I don't even know.
I don't even know. But no, so South Africa has been good to us. Currently, we are at Séjour, which is a restaurant inside of the Houghton Hotel.
Yeah, and we're staying here tonight.
Obviously, we have partnered with the Houghton Hotel, and they are kind enough to allow us to explore, just so that we can be able to share, what experience you can have if you decide to book and tour with the Real South Africa. The hotel will be an option depending on which price point you want to be at.
Are you working?
I'm sorry. I'm
sorry, y'all. She shouldn't be working.
You know what? Since we're not working anymore, I'm gonna talk about something completely different.
Yeah, I know. But
You know what I want to talk about?
No, wait a minute.
Pumas.
So, no. This menu here.
Yes. Let's talk about the menu.
If I'm correct, I mean, there's some stuff on here.
Yes.
West Coast oyster.
Yes.
And it's laying on a bed of forbidden rice dressing.
I don't eat oysters.
Artisanal breadboard.
I'm gonna start there.
And then there's tostada.
Yes.
I'll probably end up with that.
It's got pickled octopus on there.
Yeah.
That'll be
so
good.
I think how many courses? 1, 2, 3, 4,
5.
5. Yeah. Well, maybe 6.
1, 2,
5
3,
courses. Yeah.
4, 5.
Yeah. So we will breeze through this thing. I'm assuming when he comes back, I got to tell him everything. I need a pencil so I can mark off.
No, don't do it.
I need a pencil to mark off.
I'm so confused because I'm gonna start with the artisanal breadboard, despite the fact that it's probably gonna hurt, because I like bread. And then for the tapas, I'm gonna start with the cauliflower steak, and then I don't know if I want pork chop or that fillet.
What did I get last time?
Last time, I don't remember what you got last time. Did you get steak last time?
I don't remember.
Because I'm looking at that short rib too.
Well, people, y'all don't realize, but we do spend a lot of time out. We go to a lot of places. We see a lot of stuff. So you guys are getting like a little inside view of our lifestyle.
Are you working?
Oops. Yes. But no, I just want people to know that, this isn't like, this is like a one-off thing.
No, I mean,
and we're not on a tour.
No, we're not on a tour.
And we're not on vacation.
No, we're really just at home celebrating, our everyday life, and it just happens to be, my birthday tomorrow and my birthday month. But the truth is, some things we do show you intentionally, but this is just a regular date night for us that we decided to share because it's my birthday tomorrow.
Yeah. She will be a little bit older.
And a little bit wiser.
Yeah.
Will you give me some wisdom and tell me I'll be wiser tomorrow?
You got my old wisdom.
Yeah. See how you do?
Yeah.
See how you do.
I don't need that mid-40s wisdom anymore.
I remember your mid-40s wisdom.
Yeah,
I was there for that too.
It was great.
I was there for that too.
Yeah, it made us. It got us through a lot of stuff.
All of your 40s.
It got us through a lot of stuff.
All your 40s.
Yeah, I know, right?
All your 40s.
And you've been here for all my 50s.
the beginning of your 50s.
Damn.
At this point, you've been there for the last part of my 20s, all my 30s, and you making it through my 40s right now. You tired yet?
No, you know, a lot of people. Some people know, some people don't know. We've done a lot. You know, being African Americans, we feel like we're disadvantaged people in general.
Yeah, disenfranchised for sure.
Yeah. And to be able to do all the stuff that we've done, you know, I look at myself and I'm like, man, I used to be in the Army. You know, people are like, did you go to war? That's that first question. And I'm like, yeah, I did that. And, you know, did pretty well in that. And then, you know, left that, became part of the Secret Service for 10 years. Did you see Obama? Yes. I saw Obama. You know, and stuff like that. You know, some of the questions that I get.
Yeah.
Not the real proper questions that I think, but we do get those questions. And then, you know, then from there, being an entrepreneur for the last forever.
Longer than... Okay. All right, so we're going to pause now because this is about to get intimate in here with my food. So I'm going to let him cut the camera off so I can order my food.
So the picana, it's the cut from the rump.
Okay.
Then the flat iron, it's cut from the chop.
Okay.
Then we have the
flat, tri-tip.
Yeah, tri-tip is also from the middle of the belly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think the pork chop is 600 grams.
Is that too much for you, man?
That's very big. That's what you got last time, babe. That's what you got. You got the pork chop last time. Yes, that's what I remember. Hey, let me just go with the salmon fillet, please.
The what, ma'am?
The salmon fillet.
Okay, salmon fillet. Salmon. Okay, how would you like it done?
Can I get it well done?
Well done.
Yeah. And I can still get a sauce though, right?
Yes.
Does it come with lemon pepper sauce, or what does it come with?
So
these are the only sauce choices.
Yeah, but I wouldn't recommend you getting any of the sauces for the.
You don't get it. Okay.
If it was grilled like your wagyu, then yeah.
Okay. So let's just do that, and then for my side, I'm torn between the smoked mash and the fries. What would you suggest?
Fries.
Really?
Definitely fries. Yes.
Is the garlic mayo nice?
Yeah, it is. But also Parmesan seasoning on top.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, fries. Okay. Are you sir?
Yeah. Okay. For my main, I got choices always from here all the way to here, right?
Yeah.
No, well, right here to here. What is this? Is that beef? That's beef.
Yeah,
right?
that's a wagyu. That's a cut of beef. So it's like it's a cut from the rib part of the cow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it very popular?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay. What's the popular one?
And obviously the wagyus.
The what?
It must be the wagyus.
Yeah. I don't know if I want that. What do you suggest?
Coffee duck.
The what?
Coffee duck. It's on your pioneer plates.
I don't see it. A pioneer plates.
Yeah, coffee duck.
Those knees. Are you still deciding, my love?
You talking about this confit duck, but
you're not gonna eat that. You're not gonna eat that.
Really?
Duck is fatty. You're not gonna eat it. Sorry.
For my preference, it's top notch.
I tried.
You tried?
Yeah.
We're trying new things. I like that.
Anything on the side?
What are my options here? Right here?
Yes.
I'm gonna go with the grilled broccolini.
You liked the red cabbage last time too.
Yeah.
The bacon in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that one. So far. Yeah.
Are you guys gonna have desserts?
You know what? If we do have dessert, we'll probably end up taking it upstairs. But let me look really quick.
Okay.
I'm thinking the lemon tart looks amazing.
Lemon tart.
What would you suggest?
That's my chocolate.
Where's that at? This one?
Yeah.
No, I don't. Too much chocolate. Ooh, hold on. Chocolate rose almond corn custard. Okay. Give me a minute on that one. Give me like when you come back.
Or maybe we can decide after you guys have your meals.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, I'll let you have this. Thank you so very much.
Hope that duck works.
If the duck doesn't work, we'll make it work.
He had a duck out on that one. Ah, that's pretty good.
Alright. And I double checked. It's tequila.
Great. So your last 44
Are you?
years.
You've been filming the whole time? So you never cut it off like I asked you to?
I did, and then I cut it back on.
Okay, good.
Okay.
The last 44 years, what?
I mean, what do you think? I mean, outside of what we both know.
Honestly, I'll be like
Full
disclosure. Like,
finally, after all these years.
No, I mean because I contemplate my birthday every year, you know, because I think about the fact that, you know, getting older is not something that I want to actually hide. Like, you saw me get excited the other day because I have one gray hair finally on this temple.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was FaceTiming my mom and dad the other day, and they noticed the gray hair in the front. And I'm not trying to hide any of that because I understand.
So, has your 44 years been good?
No, I'm saying that I'm appreciative for every day, every year, and I like to reflect because there are people that aren't here. So I say that to mean that my 44 years have been eventful. There have been lots of trials, lots of lots of tribulations. I will say that the last 4 years of my life living in South Africa have trumped as far as being joyous and actually being happy, like legitimately filled with joy. It trumped all the 39.5, 40 years that I lived in the States before. And that's not saying nothing against like my family or anything, but what I feel being here, what I feel like in my gut and my soul being here is that like, if all of my 44 years had been here, I often contemplate like, who would I actually be, you know? So I feel like I'm a little bit behind the curveball, which is why I'm trying to see and do and live and be excited and taste and touch and smell, because I know that, you know, it's fleeting, you know, it's fleeting. So, I mean, it sounds crazy because I'm only 44. But, I mean...
Tomorrow you'll be 40.
Yeah, you're right. You know, because I'm only going to be 44. But, I mean, my mom's going to be 70 this year. And I can honestly tell you, you know, I can't wait till she comes here and actually understands what I feel every day. I mean, she loves her life. I would say she loves her life. If you ask her, she does. But I think that she'll understand why I love it when she gets here. And I mean, I was literally like having a moment in the car today, like when we were coming back from Adikwa while you were taking a nap, crying, like this is my life, like this. I got to choose.
But yeah, you went out and got this.
I got to choose this life, and for some people to speculate what is or what isn't luxury, I deserve, to me, for as much as I dealt with, and I mean dealt with, tolerated. This margarita that black man made for me right there, with love.
Yeah.
I deserve this, and I'm unapologetic about a lot of things. Y'all can see me as, you know, lucky, but I work for this.
Yeah, and that's you know, that's something. You know, I may have mentioned it before, but you're 100% right. You know, when we came here. When you finally got here in 2011, when you finally got here, we saw this as a couple, a young couple. We ain't been married that long.
I was 31, 30, 32, 32.
Yeah.
No, I lied. 30, 33.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe, yeah, somewhere along that line.
But the thing is that when we saw it, we didn't stay away,
No.
and then just kind of kept asking about it, kept looking at,
Honestly, when we saw it together, we both, I mean, I can't say what we said to each other, but we was like, dude,
yeah,
like, what are we,
yeah.
what are we doing? What are we going to, and I will promise you, after coming here one time, staying 10 days, being hosted by proper South Africans, babe, our steps were ordered. We was like,
Yeah,
this.
we was like
we
this.
came back and with a we came back with a whole other game plan. We
Yeah.
was like, we're not staying here. It almost became
But our plan
impossible.
changed. But our plan changed a few times because we thought we was going to set our business up in the
And work that
U.S.
thing.
and work it,
Yeah.
and it would kind of run on its own
Yeah.
with general
Pass it
managers.
down.
Well, with general managers,
Yeah.
and then we'll pop in from time to time.
And it got to that point.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, we didn't, and we went for years kind of doing it that way.
Yeah.
And so, but we still kept finding ourselves in the U.S. dealing with all the stuff, which is the same as now. It's just back
Nothing's
then.
changed.
Nothing's changed. And so, but people don't realize that when we're sitting here right now, candlelight dinner, getting ready to eat some fabulous food at a nice place, that it didn't just happen overnight. We worked.
For this.
We worked very
I
difficult
worked
hours
for this, and
Yeah.
I will tell you, because it's not a situation.
But okay, let me ask you this:
Okay,
would
go.
would you have worked for this if you never saw it?
It's difficult. It's difficult, and I don't think it was a matter of seeing it, babe. It was for me. It was legitimately a. What's that movie we like to watch? Avatar. When they had a home tree and they're all around the tree and they like all connected. Like when I got here, I really felt like I was connected to something.
Yeah.
I mean, truly connected. And every time I left, I honest to God felt disconnected. And even the thought, you heard me say it 2 times just this week alone. I have to fly home in September and stay for about 10 days. I'm mentally preparing. That's 3 months away, but I'm mentally preparing
we have to do that. Yeah.
I know I'm going to have to disconnect from here and flip to a whole nother mindset just to be there.
Yeah, because you know what that's about. But you know what you're leaving here, even if it's for a short time.
Yeah, it's so hard.
But to me, obviously it's my birthday month too.
Yeah, happy birthday month. You kicked the month off.
Yeah, first day. Yeah. But like I said, I don't think if we would have just been watching television shows or looking at Western media, but had this feeling in our heart that we should be somewhere else, we wouldn't have never done all the work that we needed to do.
Man, we busted. I mean,
yeah, and people don't know, and
we
maybe
sacrificed too, babe.
But maybe we will put together something that will kind of chronicle, the work that we did, just so we can, come here and spend the time here properly.
Yeah.
So like I said, we couldn't have done it unless we saw it. So
we couldn't have done it unless we saw it, and I promise you, we are grateful. We have some amazing friends here, amazing friends. A lot of them are unsung heroes. We don't see them or thank them enough, but trust me, they know who they are. And if I call them right now, trust me, they will be there.
I'm glad you said that, because people think that if they come here, they're going to be here by themselves.
Yeah.
Like they have to come here and be like handed off to a group of people. And sometimes that may be the case.
Yeah.
But if you just come here, the moment you got off the plane, you're with a group of people.
Your people. You with people that's been waiting on you, talking about some welcome home, brother.
Yeah, so you just got to shut your mouth. But it's cool. But I'm glad we're here, and I'm glad we're enjoying ourselves in this wonderful place. And we're going to enjoy this dinner, and we're going to just reflect a little bit on these. Definitely
going to reflect. I mean, trust me, my journal pages have been flipping the last couple of days, because I'm so full. I'm so full, and it's so funny because my birthday's not until tomorrow, but I have honestly been full this entire week. I really have been. I'm going to cry right now.
Yeah, and see, I just been following. She sent me this long schedule, and I was like, I don't know what she's talking about. And then eventually I said, okay, what are we doing today? And then I just follow. But it works. But yeah, but we're very excited about, maybe next year 45 we'll be.
Oh,
and then
let me tell you. Let me tell you, okay, so excuse the tears. I really am that happy about my life and being here. I mean, I don't take anything for granted, trust me. So, the 45th year, when it starts in January, because I'm trying to tell you, I believe in my heart, you know, when in January is when your birth year starts.
Yeah.
You celebrate in the month, but you start understanding that you're in that year. My family's coming in February. I have a younger cousin celebrating her 40th. We already got that plan, so it's gonna start in February and it'll carry all the way until June of next year. When I turn 45, y'all better believe.
I'm gonna put it like this.
It's gonna be real.
When this one turned 40,
With this one,
we went to what was it, Martha's Vineyard?
We went to.
Yeah, we ended up going. We were hoity-toity. So we went to Martha's Vineyard. We rented a house.
It was great.
You can't just get to Martha's Vineyard. You gotta get on a ferry, and it's a mess.
You do.
You gotta get on a ferry, and you gotta schedule the ferry. You gotta be there. But we did that, and rented a house, and we had a great time for her 40th birthday party.
Very intimate, very beautiful.
Yeah. It was good.
We
was
spent
funny.
A lot of money.
Yeah, we did.
It was so worth it, though.
It was super.
It was so worth it. It was very expensive, but it was
but
so
it's Martha's
worth
Vineyard. You gotta expect it.
It is Martha's Vineyard. It was so worth it. You know,
and nobody can take that from you for the rest of your life.
No,
you can say, "I was there."
I actually just posted a story. I think it was either on my reel on Instagram or something. Just a reminder that my little cousin, who will be 40 next year, sent to me. She said, "Do you remember this time last year? Because this time last year we were already up at the not last year, but when I turned 40. But it still feels like last year because every year." They all talked to me about. Remember when we was in Martha's Vineyard for your boys? Because we literally had a.
But it almost didn't happen.
It almost didn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, just say it. She comes to me and says she literally just said to me, "I want to do it. I want to do." And then she talked herself down and said, "No, I'm just going to do like something at the house or whatever." And then I'm like, "No, if that's what you want to do." Then, like a lot of people want to come to South Africa.
Yeah.
But somebody talks them down and say, no, or they talk themselves out of it.
The reason why I talked myself down, because I knew I really wanted this to just be a bunch of girls, but I didn't want you to be left out. So I was like, and then you was like, I will assist you. And you literally were, I don't think you're in any of the pictures because you literally just.
No, just that one picture at Lola's, yeah.
Which was, and honestly, I have to say thank you because if you hadn't said.
It took 5 years.
I would say thank you.
Yeah.
I would say thank you.
Yeah, I was just
I have to say thank you again because if you hadn't said, okay, let's just do it, and we said, I'll do it another time.
What's up?
Your stuff is on the way.
No problem. Thank you so much.
See, guys, that's service. That's what you deserve when you come to South Africa. But go ahead.
So that was that summer of June, and that September when summer ended, Lola's closed her doors.
Yeah.
That year, and she had.
And Lola's is
a staple.
It's a big staple in
black-owned restaurant. It's beautiful. And she closed her doors. And let me tell you, even talking about it right now, I have cold chills thinking that I had my party there.
Yeah.
The last summer she was open, and I follow her on Instagram now. She's down in the Keys doing something.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But if I had even thought, let's wait till next year, it wouldn't have happened. There wouldn't have been a black-owned restaurant for me to patronize and have all that. We had some good food. When I tell you the girls still talk about that food at Lola's, they still talk about that food at Lola's because it was that serious. And I'm just grateful for experiences. I mean, I never tell you thank you enough because when it comes to traveling, the things that you see, you come back home and you share it with me, and then you let me formulate my own ideas of how I can incorporate it and take it from you and make it mine.
And see when she says, I go travel and come back, that's when I was U.S. Secret Service. And so we would go to places like Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah.
I had zero clue what it was. I heard about it on TV, but then I would go. And I'm like, man, this is hot, and no, these are things that are not privy to us blacks. And then, so I'm like, you know what, Tasha,
we're gonna do that.
This is nice. So before we went to that, we went there. Didn't we drive up?
We drove up, and I wore this jacket.
No, we went to that. We drove up on our own because I was like, you know what? I need for her to experience this type of stuff too. So the government sent me the first time, and then when I go back, I go on my own, and I experience these things, and damn, it is kind of amazing.
And you share it with me, and then I commandeered and make it mine.
Then she takes it and shares it with her friends.
And then I act like it's all my idea. Honestly,
But a lot of those things, I do it myself. I go because the government would send me to these little alcoves of places that I never heard of.
Way. I always think that, you went for work, but what if you had gone for work and thought to yourself, this isn't for me?
Well, then I would not go because there's a lot of places I did go, and I was just glad to leave. But no, for real, I was like, okay, I did my time. It was cool. You know, like I tell you this little short story. You might not even known it. Like for example, when I took you to the Pro Football Hall of Fame
up in
induction weekend.
Yeah, in
2011.
That was Ohio.
Yeah, Canton, Ohio.
Canton, yes.
So before that, we went there on working.
Yeah, you got pictures of your suit.
Yeah. I went there working. I went there. It was closed. I went there. I don't know if I ever told you, but it was closed. But I was like, I'm going because back then I was Secret Service, so I can go anywhere. You could badge your way into a lot of things. I was like, I'm in. So I went and knocked on the door, and somebody came to the door, and I just showed them my badge, and they let me walk around the entire complex
with nobody inside
by myself, and I'm in a suit because I'm like, I'm only here for the man's flying in later on. I said, let me get this done. So I went over there, and I'm like, I went because I'm a kid at heart when it comes to pro football.
Yeah.
So those types of things happen, So and then the same thing here. We only came here
because of work,
because of my job, and I came here. And
I'll tell anybody. Let me tell you, this dude has been on many trips. Okay, there's lots of places that he's gone. He is not taking me to, but the ones that excite his soul, he's like, you gotta feel it, you gotta see it.
You gotta come see.
And he called me from here. He's been, when you went to Chile, you called me to say you was okay, but you weren't like, hey, I gotta go back down here. Yeah. When you called me when you went to the Vatican, you were just like, oh, this is cool. But you had, you had been in the area before, but you weren't like, oh, I gotta bring you back. That was more sentimental because it was right.
So I never felt like I needed to bring you to Rome.
Right.
There was nothing in Rome that made me say, Tasha needs to come see Rome.
No.
I had been to Rome before, then I've been again.
Yeah, and
no big deal.
It was right after your father had passed, so it was different for that. And trust me, when you talk about Rome, you have nice memories, but there's other than this, like, I want to take my wife to Rome.
There's no part of me that even says that I want to go back to Rome.
Exactly.
Now, it's great to see my daughter say, okay, I want to go to Venice.
She's young.
Yeah, but again, she heard me talk about it at some point. Because I did go, and then here she is.
We got the pictures.
Yeah, it's cool.
She got a picture in the same place you were. I told you she'd do it side by side.
Yeah, my baby girl. Yeah,
So because of those things, like, I knew that when he gets excited, he got excited about South Africa to the point to where, like, he called me from here, like, vuvuzelas in the background, because it was during World Cup, and all you hear was a bunch of vuvuzelas, and I was like, what's going on? And he's like, it's people that look like us everywhere, and there's no cops. He was like, you should. He was like, they're out here in the streets, they're having a good time. Yeah. People are enjoying themselves.
No cops.
Yeah, that was like that for you. You were like, wait a minute, it's too many people that look like me out here. You are the police.
I am the police, but you
were like, wait a minute. Yeah. But people were having a good time. It wasn't no fights. It wasn't no nothing. Like, it wasn't no disorderly conduct. You just saw people. They came together for the love of soccer, having a good time. Yeah. And the truth of the matter is, every time we've come here, we always see people come together around soccer, come together in general, and just have a good time and enjoy each other. So when we came back, and it was exactly how you described it, I was like, you gotta be kidding me.
No, it was off the chain. But it's funny when you say I was the police.
You were the
I was
federal police, not just
I
like
was
some
guy.
state, local,
national. I was the guy.
Yeah.
And it's funny. So I, for years I enjoyed carrying a gun whenever I choose, having my credentials so I can just say, hey, this blah, blah, blah.
Now you're a regular guy.
But think about how many times I got stopped. How many times?
With or without your badge?
No, with
your badge. Yeah, you got stopped a lot.
Yeah, I got stopped a lot or asked questions. Like for example, I a restaurant like this one time
Yeah.
with some friends after work, and a local police guy walks up to me, and he's asking me because he sees that I have a gun on my hip, and he wants to know.
Like,
He asks all these questions, you know. Back then,
it's your service weapon.
yeah, I was working, so well, I wasn't working, but I had my gun with me.
Yeah, I understand.
And so, and I wasn't being mean, but I was. I just kind of took my credentials and put them on the
It
table,
was like, get away from me.
and I never even looked at him, and I just kept talking to my people, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then he walked away, and then as I'm talking, I put it back, and I just put it back in my coat pocket,
Like, stop.
and kept talking. So, you know,
You missed that. You missed
no,
that.
but I do. But I think about the time. I'm going to bring it up. The time when we was driving, and you got stopped, and he was ready to do some damage
He was.
to you. But I
We won't
was
talk about my driving past people.
yeah.
I'm
but
good now. I'm good now.
but I was service.
Yeah.
So the guy, the police actually, you know, he was all stoic about blah blah blah.
And you were like, look, guys.
And then I said, hold on, and I showed him my credentials really quick, and I was just
Yeah.
like. Blah blah blah, and then he just kind of laughed it off and just let you go.
Yeah.
But he was like, "Yeah, I was supposed to do
because
this."
the truth of the matter is,
Yeah.
where I was, and I'm grateful because, trust me, I can't, as his wife, I can't walk her and be like, "Do you know who my husband
Yeah.
is?"
But
Like,
imagine-
it
but
doesn't
imagine
matter.
if I wasn't
if he
there.
wasn't with, if you were not with me that night, two things would have happened. Actually, three things. I would have had to call you to come get me out of jail.
Mhm.
Number two, they would have impounded the car. Number three, they would have taken me to jail.
Yeah,
And taken my license from me.
Yeah, but-
Hands down.
but none of that happened.
None of that
but,
happened.
But my point is that a lot of those things are happening in the U.S. right now
To regular people who don't
regular
have
folk
credentials.
who don't have credentials, you know, and it's sad. And then so when I finally resigned, and I'm driving down the street in the same car I drove before many times, and I had a my license plate was tinted, and I got pulled over, and I was like, I wonder, and I was literally like, I wonder how this is going to go. I just wanted to let it play out.
It wasn't good.
And the guy was just like,
mean, it was,
it was two guys pulled up.
Yeah.
But that's not the point. The point I'm making is that there's so much happening there. But now that we're here, I don't see those issues, you know.
No, you don't
I
have to
don't
worry
see,
those at
and I
all.
don't have to worry about it. So we can actually come and enjoy a scenario, your birthday,
Yeah. Our birthday month. Our
birthday month. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can enjoy ourselves without having to be stressing. But it took us from the time that and I met you, you was 28,
Yeah.
until, how old was you when we moved here?
We were 40.
40? No, you was almost 40 maybe.
No. Baby, I moved. We sold the business in January of
Yeah.
2018.
Yeah.
We came here. I had my birthday party in June of 2018. We came here for 4 days in the middle of my birthday. Found the house, bought the house, went back home, and then September 24th, 2018, we
It's
moved.
too many dates, but nonetheless.
I remember all the days. I'm an elephant. Yeah.
Well, I mean, all that time.
Yeah, so I was 3
but
months.
since then,
40, I was 40.
Since then, I don't have to worry about those things.
No, we don't.
I don't worry about those things.
We don't.
And whatnot. So I think, hopefully your 45th here with everyone else from your family will be awesome. 44th is going to be nice
I'm going to
as well.
start planning my 45th tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. Because I want everybody to be on board.
Yeah, man.
I've already got the hotel picked for next year. I know exactly what I want to do, and it's going to
Girl,
be.
you
I
have
love birthdays.
Yeah, but you have a serious journey, and that people want to hear about. And maybe this is a start, but we have a serious journey that a lot of us need to get on board with. And if we didn't get on board with this, it was too many reasons to get off this journey. While
To get
we were,
off of-
I mean well, this happened, that happened. I mean, hell,
There's so many anchors.
I mean, hell, you end up giving up a kidney. I mean, there's tons of reasons.
I did. So you say
tons of
give
it.
up. I say drop off.
Yeah.
I dropped it off and I
Yeah.
got right back.
But there's so many reasons. But I think that we were so laser focused.
Oh, we were. I mean,
You know what's funny? I laugh about. People don't know. I'm sorry, y'all don't know. Like when we was in Northern Virginia, D.C. area, DMV, whatever you want to call it, we used to talk about South Africa like all the time.
every day.
And remember, I would send you
every
pictures
day,
of
every day.
of listings of homes. Like, you'd be
Every
at
day.
the office with
Do
patients.
you remember that we stopped eating out because we were like,
Yeah.
I said I can get this better. I can get better food in South Africa.
Yeah, so I wait.
We didn't want the service. We're like, I'm good. I started cooking more. I was like, forget this. Like,
It's horrible.
I said, I'll just wait till I get back home to South Africa. Like and then the worst part about it, I don't know if you remember. You remember when I was home for that 1 month to give mom the kidney, and I complained like every day about not having anything to eat, and you were like, "Yeah, I'm going to the clubhouse."
Yeah.
I was like, "What you get?" I got me a rump steak and egg. I'm like, I had boar's head, cracked pepper turkey, and like an egg. And it's funny because I was miserable the entire time I was there, but I was so focused on getting back home that I remember talking to the doctor the day of the surgery, and I was like, hey, so when I drop this kidney out to my mom, like, how soon can I fly? And he was like, oh, you can fly in 2 weeks. 2 weeks to the day. He was like, your only restrictions are you can't lift anything over 5 pounds. I remember calling baby girl and was like, hey, I know you're on Christmas break. Do you want to fly back with me to South Africa? I'll buy your ticket so she can hold my bags, because I was like, I'm leaving in 2 weeks. And no pain medicine. I didn't want any complications. I was so focused to get back home. And I remember, I tell you all the time, when you picked us up from the airport and we're driving into Blue Valley, and the orange and the sky was like orange and red, and I was like, God, I'm so happy to be back home. Because it was cold in the U.S.
It was freezing there.
And I was.
We was in the middle of summer.
And you guys are in the middle of spring. Actually, no, you were right in the middle of summer. I came back December 7th, but I definitely will say that it was one of the situations where I couldn't wait to get back, and I hate having to leave. Yeah,
and so that's why I went back for a tour, a travel show, and
in October.
And that was cool. But when somebody says to me, "Hey, like for example, other travel shows come up." And then, hey, we want you guys to come. And I'd be like, you know what? For me, and it might not be for everyone else. It might not even be for you.
I just told you how I felt.
Every day that I'm not here, and I'm going to use the term, I'm going to say it this way. And a lot of us never experience it in the U.S. From the time we're born to the time we die. We got independence, We got a lot of independence.
Yeah.
But do we have freedom? And the reality is, I'm going to say for somebody who served in the U.S. military, who went to combat, who walked around the halls of the White House on a regular basis.
Hi, good evening.
Hey, what do we got here?
Thank you very much.
So, guys, we have here the Abel's Butch.
Yes.
So it's a palate cleanser.
Yes.
And it's just to make you guys appetite for the rest of the meal. So what we have, we've got toasted brioche with zucchini marmalade and some grilled king oyster mushroom on top. So please enjoy it, guys.
All right.
I like that.
I will say this.
I'm jealous.
I tried.
A little bit.
This is my first time trying to grill oyster. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Enjoy, guys.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
It's a palate cleanser, honey.
Yeah. So when you used to have an independence, sometimes you substitute that and say, well, it's freedom. But we know, come on now. I mean, let's just be honest. Here, we get to have the independence. Nobody messes with us. And then, and it's not like we're special, but then we get to have the freedom as well. So when I leave here, just like when you leave here, the anxiety has a lot to do with it. But you're about to lose your freedoms going back to the land of the free.
100%.
You're about to lose that for a short period of time. And even for a short period of time,
it's painful.
It's
so painful.
Stressful. But then when I look at my people and they're doing every single day, they're losing their freedom. I'm like, you know what? I stay right here. Because like when we went out, here we are. We're out in Northwest. We're looking at the animals.
They free.
They free. They doing their thing. I'm gonna do my thing. So that's it. That's all I have.
Well, I would say.
And you eat the whole thing. Eat the whole thing at one time.
I split up into 3 pieces.
No, you didn't.
I did. I used a knife and everything.
Is it any good?
It's very nice, actually. It's very nice.
Set me up.
It's very nice. Here's the best analogy. You remember yesterday when we were on safari and there was a poor Elephants?
No, we're not gonna talk about that.
Okay, fine.
No, this is not the time for the elephant.
He was independent, but he was not allowed.
Your birthday.
He was not allowed to be free.
It's your birthday.
Education made him a threat.
It's your
Knowledge
birthday.
made him a threat.
Your birthday.
So to all the fallen elephants who learn and never forget, I salute you. Move to South Africa.
Yep. All right, guys. We're gonna relax this a little bit. We're gonna chill, eat our mains and everything, and hope everybody's well. Wish Dr. Latasha Renee Blanton. Did I say my name wrong?
You did.
Tasha Renee Blanton, a happy birthday.
You can look. I take gifts, thoughts, prayers, cash app, all of that.
Just a simple say happy birthday to this one. We know how it works here in South Africa. It goes far.
It goes far. Thanks, God.
Go ahead and suck it down, baby.
Why are you?
Hey, man, come on this side.
Are you telling me 1, 2, 3, go? Yeah. Okay. That's the easiest way to do it, you know? Count again. Okay. Count again. 1, 2, 3. Close my eyes. Okay, close my eyes. Go. Another one.
We are leaving.
So now we're going to talk about what you should actually expect on this trip. What you should expect is what the Real South Africa always deliver, which is luxury, couture, and lifestyle, which is going to be part of the whole experience. So you're going to go, obviously, to go and see the homes, but when you get picked up from the airport on those beautiful buses, you're going to get bused to your 5-star location. From there, you're going to have access to amenities that you've never had before, nice restaurants, things to do, right at your front door. After all of that, you're going to have the opportunity to go to a 5-star game lodge as well, and you'll be there for a couple of days, and that's all going to be included in your package. So let's talk about those package prices. So per person sharing, the price is $4,000, and if you're a person that wants a room to yourself, likes a little privacy, the cost is going to be $5,150. So if you have any other questions about that, you know how to reach us, info@therealsouthafrica.com, and we do look forward to seeing you here in sunny South Africa.
you so much for spending time with us today. If you like what you saw, please subscribe and don't forget to hit the notifications button so you don't miss out on all things The Real South Africa. Thanks again.